Hello, Libra, and welcome to your monthly February forecast, guys. We have Mercury Retrograde for the majority of this month. I know everyone's like, oh my God, Mercury Retrograde. But honestly, we have 4 of these at least a year. It's pretty much part of just the everyday. What's most important is just be very conscious of your communication, not just verbally, but emails, electronics of some form. Cross your T's, dot your guys. It's really to help us slow down and really, look at things, revise, revision, anything with a re. So it does have its blessings. And we just had that really intense Leo full moon yesterday. It was incredible. It looked beautiful, but the emotions, the energies are just much more starker. When you think of this Leo, you think of this intensity. And I love it because that's my rising. Now, guys, I know we're already in February and we're always manifesting, but I have a 4-hour master manifesting workshops to teach you multiple techniques, guys. And you could do it in pieces or in one go. If you're interested in that, that link is down below. All right, Libra. Now, this is a general reading, so please be sure to check your sun, your moon, and your ascendant. If you're not sure what's what, there's a free calculator down below. All right, guys, let's just take a moment to center ourselves just really quickly. It's just been really intense energy. Okay, let's get started, Libra. It's February. I'm gonna get a clarity card here. Okay. All right. I was gonna say Leos, Libras. Let's get started. We have the 2 of Swords, the Chariot. We have the Strength card, the 9 of Coins, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Coins, the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, the Fool, the 8 of Swords. Clarity card is the Queen of Wands. Clarity card for the Strength card is the 7 of Coins and the Sun. All right, Libra. I think a lot of this month, while there's a lot of external activity, there's going to be a lot of internal ideas and breaking away of fearful thoughts or old patterns or mechanisms of some form. Now, starting out the month of the 2 of Swords, there's going to be some decisions, especially in regards to career, with work, even finances to some degree, that have to be made at the beginning of this month. Now, I know we're in retrograde, so a lot of people are like, I don't want to sign stuff or I don't want to start stuff. But understand, Libra, that anything that the decisions you have to make started before retrograde, you should be good to go. Now, you have the Chariot on it. Don't overanalyze this. If there's decisions at work that have to be made, offers, financial investments that have to be made or something, let's just be logical and definitely don't procrastinate and push it off, especially not during retrograde season. When you have the 2 of Swords, you might not be able to come to some kind of compromise or middle ground or agreement with a person or entity, but understand, like, okay, what is it that I need? What do I want? Let's be a little bit logical here, and let's try to move forward for the sake of the overall picture. Now, you have the Strength card right after that, guys. Now, the Strength card is about making decisions ultimately out of self-love, out of self-respect. Now, you might be thinking like, well, this is about career. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's relationships or professional, whatever it is, financial investments. Do what makes you feel whole. Do it because it makes you feel good, not because you're putting on a persona, not because it's expected of you, not because of status, not because of anything. Now, when you have the Strength card, understand that some of the decisions that you're making might separate you from people that you have in your life, whether it can be friends, family, partners, business partners, because some of these decisions that you're making are moving you in a new direction, Libra. And this might be why this decision is a bit hard. Maybe you're moving away. Maybe this kind of job might mean you have to break off a business partnership you've had for a long time. I could give you a million examples. But 9 of Coins, this is about investing for your higher good. This is about your long-term plans. This is about really working hard and enjoying the fruits of your labor. I wouldn't be surprised that whatever this decision is, the reason you might be teetering is because it has long-term effects. The Strength card, the clarity I have is a 7 of Coins and the Sun. So this decision might be about long-term investments. So for instance, the 7 of Coins is financial, energetic investments. You might be investing in a business. You might be investing in a home or property. Anything that has a long-term payoff. This is not like a car. Well, that could be, I guess. But it's something you might be starting up your own business. You might be investing a huge amount of money in equity or having equity in a company or in a stock. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a good amount of money and time and energy that's going into this choice, whether you're changing careers or investing. Both are long term, but understand you're ultimately doing it because you have a vision and an idea for yourself. And it's not that you're not afraid of hard work, but you want to make sure that what you're doing is going to make you feel good. You're doing it not just for the sake of how things look, it's for how it makes you feel. And you have the Sun card, so you can have very happy outcomes of the decision that you're making, Libra. You have the Page of Wands and Queen of Coins. Page of Wands is opportunities and moving forward. The Queen of Coins is somebody who's financially stable. It also represents home, but it's about using your finances and your resources to build up your environment. She is very practical with her money. She's very smart with her money. That doesn't mean she can't spend a large amount, but what she does is she thinks of the bigger picture. How is this going to serve me in a year or two? How is this going to serve my kids or support my environment? You might be doing some remodeling in the house, Libra. Retrograde, anything with Re's, remodeling, revisiting something, might be doing refinancing on a home. Queen of Coins is about the environment as well, and dealing with any kind of challenges in a very positive manner. Now we have the Ace of Swords with the Hermit and the Fool. I'm seeing a lot of different aspects this month, Libra. It's not just about this decision, and it's not just about the investment. It's not just about the money. There's something inside you. All these cards have this change of internal mechanisms, how you see things, what really matters to you. Now you've changed, Libra, so your priorities have changed, your tastes, how you see things, maybe what resonates with you now. And that's okay. That's okay to grow and evolve. When you have the Ace of Swords and the Hermit, you're having a lot of internal epiphanies and inspirations and ideas, but instead of acting on them right away, what you're doing is you're sitting with them. You might find that towards the middle to the end of the month, Libra, you might be a little bit more introverted. You might want to sit with yourself more, maybe, going on walks by yourself or meditating a little bit more, staying in a little bit and reading or journaling of some form, because it's not just enough to have an idea cognitively. It's to how to bring it into inspiration, to bring it into yourself, to have this self-discovery and self-realizations in order to not just recognize that there has been changes, but implementing them in a way that's healthy for you. And you have a vision of how you're going to move forward. You have the Fool on top of it. So this kind of incubation process is really necessary, because the Fool is now you're going to set off on this brand new journey. You're following your intuition, your faith, your gut. And I just feel, Libra, that this is going to change up a couple things. It's going to change up perhaps your lifestyle, what you connect with, and that happens. You have the Eight of Swords or the Queen of Wands on top of it. The Eight of Swords is like, don't be afraid to take action. Sometimes we're so associated with an identity. Well, this is who I am. This is who I've always been. You're changing, Libra. And when you have the Queen of Wands here, who I love, this is time for you to assert your independence a little bit more, time to be a little bit more creative, go after new things, start to be a little bit more, I want to say, spicy. I love the Queen of Wands because she has this creative energy and she's out there and she's moving. But this has a very caterpillar butterfly aspect to it, because while you still are who you are, you're transforming. You've gone through a lot, you've experienced a lot, and you're different. And so you're making new decisions in investments, maybe deciding to settle it down a little bit more, grounding out, changing directions, and coming up with different ways, or not coming up with different ways, being inspired and kind of recognizing this change within yourself. So sit with it, Libra, a little bit, acclimate yourself to it, review and assess where you've been and where you're at in a very objective way, because you're going to start moving forward again towards the end of the month. I hope this serves you guys. If you'd like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, my links are down below. Otherwise, I will see you for next month's reading, guys. Take care.